All right, after the Arctic and the Antarctic, we are going to a totally opposite kind of place. It's going to look totally different. Now we're going to learn about the equator. So the equator is this line that goes around the center of the globe, and everything north of it is the northern hemisphere, and everything south is the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere has winter like we do. We have winter in December. The southern hemisphere has winter in our summertime. When it's summertime for us, it's wintertime for them. And so that's one thing that's different, or that you know about the equator, that below it is the opposite of above it. But then the equator is opposite to both ends, the North Pole and the South Pole, in their weather. Because if you live around the equator, so look at this map next to me and see where the red goes through. The equator goes through all those red countries. And all of those countries there have weather that is the same all year long. That's why people like to go on cruises and go to Hawaii and other places in the wintertime, because it's summer there. But if you go to some place along the equator, anytime during the year, it's going to be hot and it's going to be wet. And these areas grow most of the plants and vegetation for the whole world. There's other plants and vegetation, but nothing like the rainforest. And same with the animals. There's thousands and thousands of different kinds of animals and bugs and insects and birds, and they all live in the rainforest. So there's a rainforest here in South America that's called the Amazon rainforest, and then in this area in Africa, and then also on these islands over here in this area, there's also a thick, warm, wet rainforest kind of areas. On your next slide, you're going to see all these animals. And so compare that to the Arctic and Antarctic, where we saw a couple animals. The majority of animals live in this area. So check it out. Check out this video down below. It's one of my favorite songs. And I get to play that every year when we do this. So pretty fun. Check out the rainforest.